Hey there. So how are you feeling today? How are you really feeling? Like honestly feeling? How are you feeling inside your head, your heart, and in that pit of your stomach? What's the emotion that you're going through right now? I think all too often we're spending time trying to tell ourselves to suppress those feelings, and that even when we're feeling down or low, it's our job to try and feel happy, to forget that we feel down and that our eating disorder is really beating us up or giving us a hard time today. I just want to say to you today, actually be with those feelings. It's okay to accept that you're finding it really tough. Stop trying to suppress those awful feelings of anxiety and depression and fear. Yes, we want to conquer those feelings. Those are all emotions that we want to come out the other side of. But actually, sometimes you've got to kind of live with and accept how you are feeling, accept it, moderate it, and overcome it. But you can't try all the time to hide and pretend to other people that you're feeling better than you are. We can all wear a face. And believe me, I know I've done that an awful lot in my life. I've tried to wear a face by being a different kind of personality to cover up what I'm really going through inside. But I think it is important that we also accept that some days are just shit. Some days we find it really hard. Some days when somebody says to us on the phone or on that Zoom conversation, "How are you doing?" Sometimes instead of saying, "Oh, I'm okay," maybe we just need to say, "Do you know what? I'm finding it really tough today." And then articulating that. What is it you are finding most tough? Is it the loneliness and isolation of lockdown? Or is it just the despair about not knowing when to go and shop for yourself without making it that you've got a queue around the block? Or is it that you've run out of ideas for things to cook that are stopping you repeating the same meals every time? And when it comes to being thoughtful about somebody else, are you the parent that's worrying about it's your job to make that person happy? Well, again, I would just say to you, we've all got that stuff that we've got to wade through right now. And it's okay that not every day feels all right. It's okay that your child is driving you up the wall and that sometimes you're just going to want to go in your bedroom and scream and shout and let off steam. You don't have to be that perfect parent all the time. You don't have to get it right every time. So just give yourself a slightly easier time if you can, and know that we're all going to go through these peaks and troughs of how we're feeling with our emotions right now. Our job is to validate them, accept them, know that they're there, acknowledge, and then we can deal with them. But the job is not to suppress them, because that ultimately only makes any level of mental health illness and distress worse. We have to deal with that. And whether that's we acknowledge them and try and deal with them alone, or we acknowledge them and try and find people that can help us through that, that's the most important thing. It's accepting that we are in this place right now and that it doesn't feel so great. So if in the process of acknowledging how you're feeling, we can help you in any way, and you'd like a conversation, you'd like to admit that things are feeling pretty rough, by all means get in touch and let's just have a conversation. It helps no end.